I brought up that I would pay her $150 minimum a month.
And when did you bring that up?
When I originally talked to her in January of last year.
Over a year ago. A year ago, we talked about our minimum amount. And you literally only have it because she hasn't brought it up.
Right.
That's dick behavior. That is dick behavior. You do not make insignificant income. You also split the necessary bills with him, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, yeah.
Then f you. While you're taking out debt to live your special little dream so you can spend double the month of December than you make because it's Christmas month, f you.
All right, guys. Caleb Hammer senses something is off immediately. But when he starts digging, this guest's entire financial story starts collapsing in real time. The numbers do not add up, and the excuses just fall apart, and Caleb Hammer goes straight into savage mode. The pressure builds, the truth hits hard, and this spirals into a complete financial explosion you will not want to miss out on. Subscribe now to Debt Disaster Daily for more financial chaos. Let's jump in. Guys, less than 1% are actually subscribed. I will heavily appreciate you guys if we bump those numbers up. Thank you guys. Back to the video.
What do we have here? All right, they put your credit score first.
Not too bad.
Your credit report. What do you mean? What's not too bad?
Credit score.
Oh, it's not your credit score. This is something that's reported on your credit that you most likely didn't give us a statement for. Oh, it's your bankruptcy. It's your fucking bankruptcy. Yeah. Wow. No, it wasn't even a full year ago.
Right. Yeah, I think that
oh my gosh.
It closed June. So I filed in February, closed in June, and I was supposed to start paying my boyfriend's mom back when it was finalized.
So it was a debt to her. It was a fucking debt. She didn't pay for it. She fucking loaned you that.
Right.
Okay. So. Okay. How was the status of that?
So I haven't talked to her about it.
What do you mean? It's been a year.
She hasn't
it's been a year.
brought it up.
Oh, come on. Why haven't you tried to talk to her like an adult? For
I
future
don't feel
mom.
like
It's
being
his
an adult.
mom. You've been dating for a year and a half. You guys aren't even engaged and you're brought from his mom.
Yeah.
Why not someone you know?
I don't really have anybody in my life that can give me that money, nor do I have anybody that would want to, because they kind of knew.
So you fucking took advantage. You took advantage of a woman that doesn't fully understand you.
Yes.
Usually, mother-in-laws. It's usually like the wicked mother-in-law, and you're straining that relationship.
Yeah.
You're destroying that relationship. You're taking advantage of a nice older mother of the person we're marrying because you know she has one. That's kind of gross. Not gonna lie, it's a little.
That is disgusting. That is completely disgusting. Wow.
Gross. So, how much do you owe her now?
$3,200.
We haven't had this conversation with her.
No.
So there's been no agreed upon minimum monthly.
No. I talked to her when I originally talked to her about like her loaning me the money. I told her I'd start paying her back right away in payments, and then she said we'll just wait on it until the end where it was finalized in June. And then she never brought it up. I never brought it up. So I'm like sweeping it under the rug maybe.
Why would you sweep under a rug a personal favor that someone did for you? Is that not beyond selfish? Especially for the person that you intend to marry. Selfish to him. So he knows about this one.
He does.
And what is his opinion on whether or not you should repay this?
He thinks that I should.
Yeah? Really?
But...
Oh, there's a but? How is there a but? What could the but possibly be?
He also thinks that his mom might say it was a gift.
Fine, let her say that. Let her determine that. That's not for you to determine.
Well, it's silently determined because she never said anything.
No.
Silence is unpredictable. And by the looks of it, she understands very little of what that means.
You are taking advantage of someone who might be busy and they kind of forgot. There's lots of things. There's probably things. There's like about 1 million text messages for me to respond to. Things are busy. Life is busy. Not everyone has time for that. It is your responsibility as the person who has borrowed and used someone, if we're being honest, your responsibility to fucking make that connection.
But for example, when I miss a payment on a credit card, it's their responsibility to reach out to me. I don't.
What do you mean? You're fucking fine. Okay, then what the fuck are you talking about if you don't? What do you mean? How much have you What was that excuse that if it's not something that's in reality?
I just think
what are you talking about?
I just think that
that's gonna piss me off.
If she really wanted it, she would have asked.
She really...
Or not wanted it, but kind of. She needed it.
If she needed it, it's not a need. You bought... Where are you on this? We are not on the same platform of existence on the plane. We are not here together.
Yes, she belongs in Stupid Town. Next.
On this planet. Where are your morals? Morals are subjective, don't get me wrong, but what the is that? You have to rely on someone to ask once they've done something for you and you have agreed to pay. Was there an agreement to pay back? Was there an agreement?
A verbal agreement.
Okay, a verbal agreement is an agreement. What, you need a contract with your future mother-in-law in order to be able to do anything? You need a contract? You can talk about, okay, so you and your boyfriend are hanging out, you're like, I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. Love back scratches. It's my dream. CalebHammer.com/OnlyFans if you want to apply to be my wife. So if I'm you in that situation, boom, here, play my girlfriend for a second.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm breaking up with you.
All right, off. Play with me here for a second. We're trying to make an example of how you live. If you scratch my back, and you know I love back scratches, I'll scratch your back. In fact, I'll give you even double the amount of time. Okay? Deal?
Sure.
Okay, there's a verbal agreement. So all of a sudden now I don't have to fucking scratch your back because you didn't write it down, because we didn't create a little back scratch contract here for you to sign the dotted fucking line, because we agreed on it in person via voice. We don't have to do it. I'm not held to that little agreement.
Maybe she forgot.
She may have. It is still on you. Where is the morals on this?
Where is the accountability, especially? Accountability. Jesus.
Do not understand that part. She may have forgotten. Maybe she has dementia. Maybe she's... I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
She's a saint.
It is your... That's even kind of worse of you not to do it then. That kind of makes you a bitch, if we're being honest. And obviously, I guess when we bring this guy in, we got to talk to him about this as well then. Get his opinion on it. It's kind of... Why does it matter on her? So was there ever, when you did the verbal agreement, was there a conversation around potential minimum monthly payments that might be set up?
I brought up that I would pay her $150 minimum a month.
And when did you bring that up?
When I originally talked to her in January of last year.
Over a year ago. Year ago, we talked about a minimum amount. So, you literally only have it because she hasn't brought it up.
Right.
That's dick behavior. That is dick behavior. You do not make insignificant income. You also split the necessary bills with him, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, yeah.
Then you. While you're taking out debt to live your special little dream so you can spend double the month of December than you make because it's Christmas month, fuck you. You have you smile at that. I say fuck you, I call you on your bullshit, and you smile? What? You taking like pride in being a
Of course not. But
okay, then what the fuck is going on here? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
I mean, it's not my fault at the end of the day.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna end it right here, dog. I heard enough. Holy cow. Oh, man. Alright, so, moral of the story. If you owe somebody something, pay it back. Even if they forgot about it. Don't be a dipshit. Pay them back. I'd say the second worst thing you could possibly do is not pay a person back, aside from not paying the IRS back. Because at least with the IRS, I don't know, they can be patient in a way. I could be wrong. But depending on the person you owe, well, they could be very, very, very impatient. Probably worse than the IRS, if I'm gonna be honest. But it's all dependent. It really depends. It's kind of subjective in a way. But regardless, pay them back. Don't take advantage. Don't be a dipshit like this bitch right here. And pay them back. Thank you guys for watching. This is Debt Disaster Daily. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're out.